Have you ever felt completely shattered after a criticism? As if a single word was enough to dismantle you from the inside, to corrode your confidence and make you question whether you really have any worth? Have you ever felt that someone's rejection, even if small, confirms your worst fears about yourself? That the other person's silence is deafening because it echoes in your head like an accusation? If you live in this state of constant emotional vulnerability, perhaps you have been taught to believe that the problem is being too sensitive. Or maybe you have internalized that you need to toughen up or stop caring about what others think. But what if I told you that the problem is not sensitivity? That the problem, in fact, is structure? Carl Jung called this a permeable ego, a psychic condition where there are no clear boundaries between your internal world and the external world. Every criticism pierces you like an arrow. Every rejection directly punctures your core. Every other person's opinion drags you away from yourself. And the worst part, you start to think that this suffering is your fault, as if there is something wrong with feeling so much. But that's not what Jung saw. He didn't see weakness, he saw interrupted development. The harsh truth is that many of us grew up without ever building a psychological armor, not because we are weak, but because no one taught us how. Perhaps you grew up in an environment where love was conditional, where you had to behave a certain way to be accepted. Perhaps your emotions were ignored, ridiculed, or invalidated. Maybe every mistake was treated as proof that you were not enough. And over time, you learned to measure yourself by the gaze of others. This is not just your story. It is the pattern of thousands, perhaps millions, of people walking through the world without a solid identity, living as mirrors of others' judgments. And that is dangerous, because without internal structure, you become a slave to external reactions. Jung said that the ego is not something that is born ready. It needs to be formed, strengthened, differentiated. A healthy ego is like armor, not to make you cold or inaccessible, but so that you can exist in the world without shattering at every opposing wind.